Hey guys, Pablo here, and if you've never been here before, thanks for coming. And if you've been here before, well, welcome back. So I finally broke down. I finally did it. Took a very, very, very long time, but I just had to try it out. I finally bought the Apple AirPods Pro. And if you like this video or want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and help me hit my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Yes, so I finally did it. I finally broke down. I wasn't going to buy these, but I did. Over the last couple of months, I've been hearing chatter that new AirPods Pro were going to come out. I think in March there was an event that happened, and then they were talking about WWDC maybe happening, or maybe like a quiet, silent launch, but that never happened. And I have the Pamus, which I made a video, I think last year or the year before, and they were good, they just weren't great. And I wanted something better. I wanted something that worked more hand in hand with the iPhone. And all my research kept bringing me back to these. I know that the new Sony's something 1000 X something 4 came out. I just don't know the name. I'm not trying to butcher it or anything. For $280 or $70, something like that. And I saw the reviews. I saw them comparing them to the Pros. And originally I said, maybe I'll get those. But then I heard the call quality, and I just didn't like that. I know they say that the Sonys have better sound over the Pros, but I didn't want just something for sound. I wanted something that could do all the things well, not just one thing well. And as I kept doing more research, everything just kept going back to the Apple AirPods Pro, just a way that they pair with the H1 chip, the fact that it has great call quality, they're IPX4, so they're light, waterproof, sweat, maybe a little light rain, and it just seemed like that would be the better option. Right around Prime Day, everybody's having the deals. $199. Usually these are $249. But to be honest with you, I think I've seen them for $199 or right around that bit for a while now. And based on that, I also thought that new AirPods Pro would be coming out. Usually they'll drop the price of the outgoing stock just to move those, and then the new one will replace it. That didn't happen this time around. Whether it was supposed to happen, who knows, right? But regardless, I ended up getting them. I think I paid like $197, so I'm quite happy. And actually I had a gift certificate that I had gotten for my birthday for $100, so I think I ended up paying just $97, so even better, right? And up to now, I'm actually very impressed. I'm kind of upset with myself that I didn't get these earlier, because they're really, really good in my opinion. It has the active noise canceling, transparency mode, which both work quite well. When I have the noise canceling on, it's just me, right? Like kind of right around here. When I turn on the transparency mode, you can hear everything so clearly. And just holding down the tip, makes that happen. And you can either go into active noise canceling or the transparency mode, or you can also within Control Center do it as well. So both of those features are really, really nice. I didn't really think they were gonna be as nice as I've read or I saw in other videos, and they're actually they work quite well. So I was really impressed with that. I don't think I've ever had any earbuds or earphones or anything like that had active noise canceling. When you're listening to music, in active noise canceling, it is much better than when the transparency mode is on. And then there's an off, which is right kind of the middle. And I'm not really quite sure. I guess it's kind of, there's no noise canceling, there's no transparency mode, it's just nothing. And in that mode as well, the music doesn't sound as good as when you have it under the active noise canceling. At first, I really didn't hear a difference. But then when I started really just kind of focusing on the music, that's when I heard it's like a more rich sound. The bass is more full. You can hear everything better. So battery life does get affected by using these modes. They say 4.5 hours of battery life. I believe that's just with off. I think it's 4 with active noise canceling and 4 with transparency mode. I'm not exactly sure on those specs, but it's something like that. And the little case here will charge you up for another 24 hours. So if you were to kind of have low battery, throw them back in there, it'll charge it. And then it does have wireless charging and then the lightning charger as well. I just put them on a wireless pad, actually that one right over there. I just throw it right on there and it'll charge it up. I personally think they sound pretty great, to be honest with you. I haven't heard what the new Sony sound like or even the old Sony sound like. You know, they kept saying that those are way better for music, for sound, but I haven't had any complaints. I'm not an audiophile. I do love music, but you know, I'm not like crazy with how that all works and how it's supposed to sound. I know what I like and it works for me. I thought they were bassy enough, and I love bass. And I thought it bumped, to be honest with you. I was really impressed. I didn't think it was going to be as good as they were. So maybe those Sonys or some of the other brands are that much better. But these work for me. I do like making a lot of hands-free calls. So I've wanted something for a long time. The Pamu served well. But with these, they pair right up. You know, you open it up, you put them in your ears, and they connect to the phone right away. So if I am getting a phone call, because I don't always constantly have them in my ears, but if I get a phone call that I need to pick up, I open the little box, just like so, put them in my ear, and then it just connects. I just pick up the phone and then I start talking. I love the call quality. I've never had an issue with anybody saying, hey, you know, I can't hear you, or this or that. On my end, it's always crystal clear. They work and people hear me and I hear them. The one thing that these do not have, that the Pamus have, and I'm guessing a lot of other brands have, are volume controls on the actual earbuds. So you have to literally say Siri for it to turn the volume down. You tell her to turn the volume down or turn it up, and it does it for you. But if you have an Apple Watch, you can turn the volume up and down via the watch, the little wheel here. If you're in just what is it called, the Play or Just Play app? Sorry, Now Playing. If you're in the Now Playing app, you can change or turn the volume up or down using the scroll wheel right here. So that's nice, right? If you don't have an Apple Watch, obviously you can't use that feature, but if you do, it all integrates so nicely. You can obviously also change the music or change a song on your Apple Watch, go back, pause it, do all those things. It does have a couple of touch controls on the earbuds themselves, but they don't change the volume. You can pause a song, skip a song, go back. So you know, you have some functionality, but just not the volume control, which is somewhat annoying, especially if you don't have an Apple Watch. But if you have an Apple Watch, you can make that work. I honestly haven't gone running with these, going to the fields with these and run around with them, so I don't know how easy they will fall in or out of your ear, or fall out of your ear, I should say. But I will say that sometimes when I'm wearing these, and I've used two different tips thus far. I've used the small tips and then the medium tips. It comes with the medium tips. I use it for a little bit, and then I switched them to the smalls for a couple of weeks. And I actually just went back to the mediums because, and I don't know if it's just what it is, right? But I felt like out of this ear, it kept kind of falling out a little bit. I kept pushing it back in. So I said maybe it's a small tip. Let's try with the medium. So I put the mediums on. So, you know, it's kind of just playing around with it. Hey guys, so since I shot this, I actually started using the large tips that came included with the package, and those fit so much better. I have had zero or maybe a couple of times where they feel like they're gonna fall out, but they're still in there. They feel much better than the small or the medium tips. So for me, it seems to be that the large ones are gonna be the way to go. I'm trying to think of something bad to say about them, and maybe I can't because I haven't heard the other ones. But for my case use, for my personal usage, it works the way I need it to work. I'll link this down in the description below, as well as the silicone case that I got for it. This is a little black silicone case that I got off of Amazon. I'll link it down below. I bought this kind of right away. I didn't really like the white case. It was just too much, so I wanted to tone it down a little bit. So I got a nice black matte case. Put down, like I said, I put it down in the description below. I'm really enjoying these. I like the sound quality. I like the ease of use. Pop them open, put them in my ear. It connects automatically. I don't have to worry about anything else. And sounds great. Call quality is great. ANC is great. Transparency mode is great. These do everything that I need. So I think I'm going to keep them. When the new ones come out, whenever they come out, whether it's the end of this year or next year, you know, I'll keep an eye out for those. Maybe I'll get them. We'll see. No longer going to be researching hours and hours of the best earbuds for iPhone, because that's what I was doing. I didn't want over the ear ones because that's just too cumbersome, and this I could just literally throw in a pocket and keep it moving. Highly recommend them if you're using them for a little bit of everything. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below. Definitely love hearing from you. If you like the video, give it a nice thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. That way you can help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I would definitely appreciate it. And like always, just keep on living a modern lifestyle through technology. Peace. Bye.